Hello, you wonderful people. So for today's video, I want to talk about the trailer that came out for a new Netflix series called Archive 81. If you haven't seen it already, I'll include a link to it in the description down below. But it seems like this really potentially like horror series where basically this guy is recovering footage from like, I guess, a building burned down in a fire. And then basically he was hired to restore the footage because it's like, right, some of the families and people affected by this would want to be able to recapture some of those memories. And this guy is watching these videotapes in particular. Now, whether he really expands upon it with other people, he gets one particular video camera and he starts restoring the tapes. And it's this lady, chronicling her story in this building, but then it turns into this twisted situation. It seems like the show is going to bounce back and forth between present day with this guy restoring the footage to the past stuff where the lady is recording everything. And it almost seems like from the imagery we get in the trailer, it seemed almost like there was some kind of cult of some sort. You see people with masks and stuff like that. It looks like almost like this churchy cult type of thing is happening in the building, and I think some very like supernatural stuff is happening because present day he starts getting haunted by, I guess, stuff that's trapped in these images. I guess maybe it's a situation of they summoned something and that's the reason why the whole building caught on fire, or maybe someone destroyed the building in an attempt to stop all the like supernatural, crazy, horrific like stuff that they were up to and summoning. But like I think it's so interesting like getting this perspective where it seems like the guy present day is going to probably do everything to figure out what's going on as he's kind of potentially being driven insane, because it's like how much of this stuff is real, how much of it's in my head. Like if he probably tries to explain it to other people, no one's going to believe him. They're just going to think, oh, you're a little crazy about this. But the woman in the past is like, you know, help find me. And at one point in time, you see her reaching out and she's shrouded in light. Now, I don't know whether that means the show's going to have a little bit of a time travel thing where maybe she's stuck in like some kind of pocket dimension of just whatever it went down, or some kind of supernatural thing of she was like taken to like a ghost realm and she's been there for the past, because this fire and everything I think happened like 20 some years below, because when she first introduces herself on camera, she's saying like, oh, it's like 1990 something, and the present day stuff is set present day, so it has been like 20 some-ish years. It just seems so interesting, like the premise of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the movie White Noise. There's also this movie, I want to say it's called Pulse. It's the movie, I think it's a horror movie that Kristen Bell did a couple of years, like early to mid 2000s. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like some of that aesthetic. Almost kind of has that Ring aesthetic too, considering you have like people like reaching out of like TVs and stuff like that. And just from a little bit we got of it in the trailer, it seems like a weird and interesting series that I'm excited to check out. Obviously, these are some of the things going through my head. I'd love to get to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What are some things you want to see from the show? What are some things you expect to see? Let me know. But really, that's all I want to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.